Welcome, WTLers, to another episode of our Arena In-Houses showcase. We've got a gold to emerald game today. Curtis, Charlie, let's take it away here. Let's look at people's ranks, balance, matchmaking, make sure people are playing their right champions. What's going on here?
All right, first things first. Noodle Daddy, MLA, she does play set mid, believe it or not. So, I wouldn't say her LB comes from set mid, but she definitely does play it. She has a decent amount of mastery on it.
75 games playing set mid.
She has
What's going on in the MLA? Because we had GP mid last time. We had set. What are you feeding?
Don't ask.
MLAs, Curtis?
Do not ask. I know Huzzo. We got Zed main playing Thresh support, so I expect not much at all from Huzzo, honestly.
Huzzo's just joined Bot Lane Academy. He's been saying Varus recently in my reviews, so
okay.
would have loved to see the Varus, honestly, but it's fine.
Anyone else?
Wait, so
this is just an off-roll extravaganza, guys. Let's just be honest with you. Everyone's fucking off-roll except for Fruit Smacker 420 on his OTP Renekton.
On his main.
That's why I'm going to be looking at this one. I have literally no expectations for anybody else other than him.
On the other side, we have Proden, who is on their main. You know, Mel, 51% win rate, over 167 games. We expect big things over there. Hyperphania? Sivir main?
Hyperphania
Charlie?
Playing Sivir. Yep. I know people by their full names. I don't know people by their gamer tags. I don't know who that is. But that's cool.
And then Saddleback does not play Viego.
Viego. Wow.
Don't know what's going on
Saddleback
there.
Hogak is a classic. He's been in heaps. But look what's happened. Noodle has picked the set away from I Got a Thick Axe. That's what's happening. We're doing some
draft gap.
Absolute draft gap.
Okay, so we're going to get on to the rifts here. We like talking about jungle in the early game, Nathan. We got some Lilia action and Viego action. What are we expecting?
I want to send 8 camp clear from both junglers. We got very selfish solo queue carry junglers, Lilia, Viego. I want to see a Raptor start or a Wolf start from both of these people. I really couldn't care less where they pathed towards. Just play selfish and adapt to the map.
Yeah, look, I mean, bot lane is very, very polarizing. Like Samira and Thresh need to get ahead. Whereas Sivir and Milio are very comfortable just hitting minions. If I'm this Sivir, I'm starting my W, I'm bashing the wave to Kingdom Come, and I'm just looking to scale it up. Whereas it's on Huzzo, particularly on the Thresh, to create openings. If nothing happens bot, it's going to be very tough in the mid game for the Samira Thresh.
So you're saying the bot lane's going to hard outscale here, Charles. The Sivir is just going to be just absolute outscale Kingdom by the Sivir Milio.
But Thresh into Milio in the early game, pretty good for Thresh. You can definitely find angles, so we'll see what happens.
Blue team has the classic burden of execution here. Thresh, Renekton, and I guess set mid as well. I mean, if Mel should have a comfortable time mid, right, Curtis, I assume?
Yeah, I think for the most part, Mel's just getting free farm. I don't think Set really has much threat onto a Mel. So Mel's just going to be chilling, farming, scaling. I'm assuming Set's just going, D shield, second wind. Mel's just going to be rock and rolling. And to be honest, I think Mel has a very good game. All low range. No one really threatens her. Mel theoretically can 1v9 this game.
Lilia started red buff. I assume this is the classic mindset of I want to get top earlier because it's a double melee matchup and Pantheon has no TP. I actually don't mind this, by the way. I can sort of see a thought process. I would still be happy with a Raptor start, but yeah, if you want to spend a lot of time top so you're not forced to get back to your Raptors, this is this is good to do. Wow, Viego's going there as well.
Can we what, sorry?
Can you press O so I can see what's going on? Excellent. Okay.
Curtis hates O, by the way. We have to always
need
tell Curtis to put an O. Yeah, I agree. The tab screen.
So this looks good. I mean, top lane is already going very Renekton favored, honestly. Pantheon's already half mana. He's getting the wave pushed into him. Renekton's playing the bounce back well. I know we're looking at bot while I'm talking about top, but this is this is good for Renekton. Like Pantheon kind of has to make this volatile in the first couple of levels. Obviously Pantheon scales better than Renekton, but if Renekton can safely get to 6, that level 6 power spike, because Renekton has a combat ulti, he's going to be able to do a lot. So this is good. This is good for Renekton.
Yeah, it looks like blue team should theoretically, top side of the map, have some solid skirmishing, but I guess Viego Pantheon can definitely scrap 2v2 top side as well. So I don't really know what to make of blue team's composition, right? It's I guess it's just very skirmish heavy. That's kind of what it does. Right? It just loves to skirmish.
Oi!
Wow.
Oh, no.
Bit of an outplay. Well played.
So this is where Renekton should have just taken the small win. Guys, Pantheon has Ignite. You just push for next wave and make Pantheon go -6.
TP. Just base TP.
Exactly
Yeah,
right. Well,
people
yeah,
are not
just-
thinking the small wins. Yeah.
Yeah. And if
All right,
Pantheon
strike it up.
stays, then you
Strike it
call
up,
Lilia
Curtis.
up and you dive him. We're playing competitive, right? You can get the Lilia to do a dive. Like it might even be under review, but because he has TP, I think it's fine because he can TP back. But very bad.
Okay, so wave is bouncing back though. Renekton's wave is going to be in a very good position. We're going to swap it over to red side here. Looks like both junglers have just kind of cleared camps. Nothing too fancy going on here. Game's
By the way,
pretty
guys,
slow.
we said that Fruit Smacker, by the way, was the highest expectation person in this game as well, by the way, guys. And this is already a catastrophe.
Yeah, he's playing League of Legends for kills, playing some Call of Duty.
Got a bit cocky.
Oh, Huzzo.
Game changing hook there.
We need to go back. Did Sivir have Spell Shield? Click on character. She
Yes.
does. Okay,
She
that's
does.
a strike. That's probably end of review, honestly.
That is unacceptable.
Gosh.
Unacceptable.
Blowing Flash as well after getting hooked. Just cop the death, mate. Like,
So
nice.
look, you know, I think great execution on the back end from Samira. Definitely not looking good for this red team bot side now, especially Samira Thresh, like you were talking about, Charlie. They should theoretically have a shit ton of control for the remainder of this lane phase, right?
Oh yeah, like I want to know what happens on this bounce back. This is important. So if Samira Thresh insta base, bolt it back bot lane, I want to see Lilia and Thresh make it very difficult for Sivir to crash this wave into tower. If Sivir gets to crash this wave into the bot tower, like I want to strike the blue team. This should be an illegal crash.
This is a good play. I like it. So let's look at bot, Curtis. I literally could not care less about this mid. They're both full HP, Curtis. Why are we looking at mid here?
Is the bot wave going to crash or is Thresh going to overcomplicate it? Okay, we've reset the camp. Guys, path bot stops Sivir crashing the wave.
No way, she's going to get the wave. Yeah, see, this is just
no.
pointless. It's so pointless. Oh, you're not going to be able to repeat kill the Mal, all right? Like, look at this. Sivir just got bowed out of a horrible situation, as Charles said. Who's getting strikes here? We got to start striking people.
It has to be
Is
Huzzo.
it Thresh? Huzzo, right? It's Huzzo the one calling that, yeah.
Yeah, because look, this wave beautifully crashes. Oh, it's a harsh strike, but it's pretty commonplace that you have to know how to repeat kill these lanes, and especially with Lilia. Lilia should identify that Sivir just flashed and the wave's bouncing away. I want to strike both Lilia and Thresh. honestly.
What happened here? Why did
Does
Sivir
he
not
spell-
have spell shield?
What's going on?
All right, let's take a
I'm
look
getting,
at this.
I'm getting bamboozled here.
Can we click Sivir so we can see the cooldowns?
She just used it there.
Oh,
for the...
on the...
Oh,
Lilia.
good. Look, that's
Oh.
very good decisiveness from Thresh, though. So
I agree,
Yeah, I
very
do
good.
like that.
very decisive.
I love how Sivir got the wave in and still managed to die though. It's like,
Yeah.
the review is
Renekton.
over. The review's
Renekton
over.
got some revenge on top side.
It's that level 6 power spike I was talking about. Pantheon has no combat ults. You cannot be fighting a level
No
6
ignite
Renekton
from earlier
in
as
the
well.
order. Yeah. That's
So
sloppy,
blue
my man.
team are in a very commanding position. You know, this Samira is snowballing. So what we would expect from blue team at this stage of the game is stacking dragons and just play mid to bot. And then, you know, if we can just stack dragons, the game's going to be in a very good position here.
Oh no, Viego.
I talk
Oh,
about this a lot with
no.
Viego players, by the way. Viego is really bad against most top lane champs because he gets sat-checked by everyone, dude. This is a really big problem with Viego players. They need to be playing towards bot side more.
So
because
Viego
it's-
basically, what's the psychology, Nathan, here from the Viego player? What's Viego
simple.
thinking?
10% HP champion, I go kill. Level advantages in League of Legends, guys, are massive, all right?
Oh,
I think even if he does hit the
sloppy
W, it's still probably
Yeah.
dead anyway. But yeah. Viego ruins so many. The amount of reviews I've done with the Viego ganking top pre-level 6, even level 6 and getting 1v2 by Darius's, Renekton's, Yorick's is unbelievable, guys. You'll be shocked. Hundreds. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but like probably like
It's
30
an
or 40.
epidemic.
Thousands.
It's an epidemic. Viego ganking top lane and dying is an epidemic. He gets
we gotta
stat checked by like every
we gotta
top lane.
strike some people.
Yeah,
We gotta
come on the
strike
strikes.
some people.
Come on. Is Pantheon fighting with no combat?
I hate that
out?
we're
think
drawing it a
was-
pink pen as well. I'm just gonna put that out there. We
We're
need to
committing to the pink pen.
end Sivir's review. No, we're going multicolored. We got to end
Oh,
Sivir's
we got
review.
rainbow. This
Listen to me,
episode.
Curtis. End Sivir's review. Get
It's
it off
over?
my screen.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. So
And
Siv's out of the
Pantheon
game.
got a strike because
Yep.
he fought Renekton when he doesn't have a combat
Level
ults,
6,
right?
no combat ult, no combat summoner as well. His ignite was down. So
Oh, interesting. Actually, Nathan, I have a question for you here. So grubs are coming up. You've got a Fed Renekton and a Fed Samira. What do you do?
You play for the grubs.
Do you bring Thresh? Or are you confident in your 2v2?
You can just as long as you see Milio in lane, you can 100% 2v2 through this.
Yeah.
Viego is useless, dude. Like Viego, I can't. This is his power dip. This is on the power curve, when he's the weakest right now, pre-Triforce. Yeah, and Renekton has ult, so they could honestly, even if Milio came there, they could probably honestly 3v4.
Okay.
And Mel's quite weak as well, Curtis, at this stage of the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, not
Should
super,
do
not
things.
super weak, not super strong. She's just mediocre, just average.
Needs fights to play out a very certain specific
Yep.
way for it to work.
So it looks like Lilia is going ahead with the grubs here.
Love this.
Where's Viego? Is Viego stealing the enemy bot camps right now? No. Okay.
Don't tell me we're going to check the grubs. We need to just accept reality. We just need to trade this saddle back.
How is Lilia's tempo so shit? What happened here?
Yeah, why is all the camps up? Yeah, something happened here.
We don't have
Just
time to
skip
get
over
into the details, but something did occur, right? That
Yeah.
this is not correct.
I think. Oh, she did dragon. That's the tempo loss, Charles. Is the dragon?
Is that a 5 camp tempo loss doing dragon? Wow.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. Well, remember the bot gank into the dragon and then straight to grubs, right?
Yeah,
That's
fair
what I was
enough.
thinking was happening.
What do we think about this from Viego?
Yeah, we should be trading bot camps for the grubs. Yeah, this is really bad.
So those raptors should be gone.
Yep.
At minimum, yeah.
Yep.
Just not
Okay.
thinking about the path and where you want to be. We've got to be avoiding top like the plague as Viego.
So this is a very, very hard game now for Viego because you look at your side lanes. You got Pantheon into Renekton with a steel cap. So you got bot lane. They've completed Collector on the Samira. You've got a set versus Mel mid. There's not really many options.
Pure reactionary mode. You're just adapting to the game. You're hoping the enemy team makes mistakes. That's it. And they will. They will make mistakes. So let's see if we can maybe capitalize on anything here.
Would we say that whose team has ease of execution here?
Ooh, I would say that playing Renekton from ahead is pretty easy. But I don't know. It depends on how long the game goes. Like from this position, I would say it's
Blue
easy to
team.
play blue time for sure
Yeah.
because they're just strong and it's easy to play strong characters. But if this game does get thrown, the Sivir becomes like the ease of execution, I think.
Sivir Mel, Sivir Mel and those front to backs moving into that mid game can get a little bit spicy. So
Yeah.
we have seen some wild mid games in this in the WTL arena. So I am keeping an open mind. I'm not gonna.
And if you
go
actually
all in
look
on
at
anyone
blue
yet.
team as well, Curtis, there's no hard engage tools at all apart from like Flash,
Yeah.
Lilia, and that's literally the only tool you have, right? So
And you know that Melio
they can
hard
easily
counters
front to
Lilia,
back.
right? Like Melio
Oh,
is the
yeah,
best
of
champion of the game
course.
against Lilia.
Yeah,
with the,
versus
the global
yeah.
cleanse, right? So it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and Mel as well is very good into these low engage compositions. So again, if the game were to somehow stall out and they weren't, they're not able to snowball through bot, then red team does have some solid fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hold on the W there for the set W. Very nice. So what should we be seeing from a wave management perspective from this Samira and Thresh?
To be honest with you, like at this stage in the game, just bash the waves and have Thresh constantly lean towards mid. You're not going to kill the Sivir Melio. They're just going to clear waves. So I want to see Thresh being in the river more so than trying to like cheese lane, right? Because like, I mean, I say that, but we're landing hooks. But like theoretically, yeah, they should just get prio and unlock Thresh on the map is what I think they should do at this stage.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to pull the wave. Earlier in the game, I think pulling the wave on your side and playing for kills is good. But now look how much is happening in their mid guys. Like, why isn't Thresh using his lane lead to be here, I think a lot of supports struggle to make this transition from like playing for lane for playing to like impact the map,
Very disrespectful there of the Mel E.
Nice flash by Viego.
I don't know if I really want to strike Lilia for that. It just looks like a little bit of a skirmish error. I don't really want to get. Do we want to be that harsh?
Well, I mean, from
Nah,
a win
it's-
condition perspective, look at the teammates. Like, if you want to play around any of the lanes, surely it's any lane but the mid. Right?
True, but set. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to be wasting.
Yeah,
your time
let's
making-
strike it for win condition assessment. Yeah, we're just
Okay.
not thinking about where we need to be. So if I'm thinking about the best place for me to be here, the highest percentage place, dive in top with Renekton is actually the easiest thing for me to do as a lead here this game. Burn
like that, yeah.
Pantheon's E and then just be diving and break it up. You actually don't need to be bot because Viego cannot kill bot. It's impossible. So Lilia's mindset here should be you're either bot for a dragon or you should be diving and killing top. That's the only thing you'll be doing here. This is how you accelerate the game from Lilia's perspective.
And even if you were to burn the flash on the Mel, it literally does nothing You know what I mean?
No,
Like
it
whether
doesn't. That's
Mel
why I
has
hated that
flash or
gank
not.
before. I hated that gank before, like that mid one, that Thresh and stuff did.
Doesn't do
Again,
anything.
a big part that we always see, Curtis, don't we, in the gold to emerald is, you always say this in the podcast and stuff like that, win condition assessment. They're not thinking about the game holistically.
Yeah, it's part of their evolution. If you're looking to kind of make that push from platinum, emerald plus, you need to start thinking a little bit bigger picture. Who's fed on your team? Who's weak? How do you win the game? It doesn't have to be super sophisticated. But again, using common sense from Lily's perspective, do we want to play through this set with this Samira and Renekton?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What does killing Mel look like with set Lilia? That's the question you ask.
Yeah, especially when she's under tower. Okay, so we are seeing the second dragon take here, which is good to see. I do like the dragon stack in this game. I think it's very important.
I think as Nathan said, this game is actually so simple for Lilia from this position. You do dragon, you full clear towards top, you fight around Renekton's next ulti cooldown, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And we're starting to see Mel spike, and then Set's entering that power trough now. This is the infamous, Set power trough, and Mel's starting to now really ramp up. She's completed her Blackfire torch. This Set is looking absolutely god awful. Sorry, Noodle, you've been trying to tell me how good it is, but I'm
We're seeing it. We're seeing it. Yeah.
I mean, it's just the biggest overcomplication. Siva's farming for free because of his shitty roams. Like, it's the classic bruiser run at them mentality. Like, just don't run at the mage. Just let.
I'm going to
just
strike.
relax.
I'm going to give Set a strike there. You should not
Thank
be getting solo
God.
killed as a melee. That's just ridiculous. You should just be
Lilia,
sitting there
mate.
farming. That's it.
All
right, so what is
What's going on? This team's
basically-
basing.
Let's freeze frame right now. Your mid lane is dead. Your Thresh is basing, and your support is your AD carry is in Narnia. So why are we
End of
trying to
review.
test the blue? This is end of review, right?
Yes.
All our camps are up. We're not playing around our win conditions. We're trying to be a hero, and we get punished for it. So Wonka, that's you're out.
Just keep it simple, mate. Just keep it simple.
Junglers can't help themselves in competitive channels. They feel like they have to do all this crazy stuff, and they have to be. But you literally, because a jungler will literally. What I've found is a jungler in competitive, if they don't do crazy things in the first 15 minutes, they literally are more happy to lose the game doing this than just sit back and feel like they get carried. Because that's
You
what they
put
think
Canyon
about.
in this game, Canyon will just full clear
Yes.
the top. Like,
Yes.
come on. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
So sad. Such a
So-
misunderstanding of such a beautiful role.
What we would hope to see here, right at this stage, is Thresh roaming up for Rift, Lilia doing Rift on spawn. Would you agree with that?
I would just want to end laning phases, Samira. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, if you're chain killing them like this, you do not end lane. You keep lane going. So I would be pretty happy just letting Renekton carry the Herald fight and keep Thresh bot side. I think swapping your support top actually gives Siva breathing room too much.
Okay.
Just because they're chain killing them, Curtis. Like, if nothing was happening bot, then sure, let's break lanes. But right now, like, bot's going so well. Like, why end it?
Okay, we've got some proxying going on here from this Renekton.
Beautiful
This is the
combo by the
Renekton
Renekton.
special.
I love that combo. Well done. W before ulting for the Fury stacking. Very, very. You can tell
Yeah.
the champ mastery is there. Very nice.
Yeah.
Makes me want to play Renekton. I'll tell you that much.
Charles loves the Renekton fix. The best Renekton in Oceania, aren't you, Charles?
Okay,
Since
bot
our
lane-
last game, you go good. I was
just going to say, bot lane tower has broken, and now, the map is going to open up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here at this stage of the game. What a blue team going to do?
Oh, Noodle, mate.
This is the
Noodle.
classic TP overcompensation.
Oh, this is not Noodle. This is Fruit Smacker. What are we doing,
Fruit Smacker.
mate?
Herald is the next objective. You need to ask the question here, what do you get bot lane if you kill bot lane here? There is no tower, there's no dragon. You're basically giving the enemy team an opportunity to get back into the game here. Objective League of Legends, guys, that's how you close out games. You don't close out games from kills. I repeat this every single review session in the Jungle Academy.
It's going to bite him in the ass for next dragon, by the way, now. Because Renekton ideally wants to play opposite side to the next dragon and then TP down to group at it. And now he doesn't have TP.
So you know what that play is? It's entirely reactive. Renekton was not using his lull states to really think about what does he need to do next. So all he saw was a fight in bot, boom, TP. There's no...
People low HP. It's like I call the monkey brain. I see low HP person, I go kill.
Yeah, exactly right. There was no thinking in the lull states about what's my job? How do I win this game? Where do I need to be directing my attention?
All right, so we're back in. We're in a solo laners running side lanes now, Curtis. What would you want the solo laners to do from this position? You are the solo laner.
Well, I feel like in this situation, Civer can just chill. I feel like Civer's just gonna now free farm for a while. I feel as though if I'm Mel, I'm completely fine into set. And quite honestly, I would even feel confident being able to win the mid jungle 2v2, believe it or not. I don't think Lily is really that strong. Set's really quite weak into me. So
Oh,
what
100%. So clean, yeah. Mel, I'm starting to feel MVP territory for this battle. Mel can 100% carry this game. I'm actually
yeah,
going to be
Mel's in a
close
very
about
good
this Mel.
position. So what I would probably do here, if we're gonna get really critical, I actually probably would have wanted to match the set top. I
Mm.
think I would have actually went top, started pressuring the side away from the next major neutral objective. And quite honestly, probably trade that dragon, trade this third dragon and stall out the game even longer. That's probably what I would look to do. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that decision's great. I just want to see, like, because Mel is here, they should at least try and contest for dragon, right? That would align. So as long as they play around where Mel is and they don't trade now that Mel is bot, because that would suck to have Mel on the weak side.
Okay, so they have got a bit of tempo and move off mid here. So they have got first move. Siva is a bit late, but Samira's not here yet. Mel is taking some exceptional trades in the 1v1. Renekton doesn't really have the toolkit to really deal with Mel.
No.
Maybe it's fine because then Pantheon gets some breathing room. I don't know.
Maybe. True. There is some merit to it. There is some merit to it. Again, it depends on if they want to fight the dragon or not here. The problem is fighting it. If this Renekton groups, though, with the Samira, fighting this is not going to be easy.
Well, Noodle is literally top with TP. Let's see if the TP comes in. Pantheon moving first.
Okay, here comes the set TP.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we're going to take a look at it from blue team's perspective. I want to go back here a little bit. So it looks like they were trying to prep for Dragon here. So they're moving through mid. Lilia's hovering through mid. Looks like Renekton is trying to redeploy back on the map after getting chunked. So they're moving in here. Pantheon R's in. Lilia is trying to clear vision while his team is getting engaged upon. They end up collapsing now. Now Lilia is now pincered. And this Lilia is just out of position. Lilia cannot clear vision when they don't really have the shove, right? And as a result, gets pincered and now dies.
Yeah, they're just too early, Curtis. That's what it is. It's a really good trigger pull by Red Team. I don't know if they knew that Renekton was off tempo, but the problem with this whole situation was Renekton wasn't there yet. If Renekton's there, then they can just muscle their way into the river and it's all good. But they had to run away instead of like standing their ground.
I mean, look at Renekton. I mean, he's creating so much space.
Yeah, Viego can't get reset. So sad. Really good peel back by Renekton, by the way. That was some subtle team fighting there. Like going in, creating space, and then when Viego overextends, turns back around and focuses Viego.
You can tell this. You can tell this Renekton definitely has champ mastery. You can tell like what his strengths and weaknesses are. He's got great like fighting, like his actual skirmishing and champ mastery is there. What will really take his gameplay to the next level is just thinking a little bit more cerebrally about the big picture of the game. But look, he's a very good player. You can tell he's a very, very good player.
Yeah, got himself a nice little win condition cooked up now. 3 out of 4 dragons. What soul is it? Is it the mountain? Is Mountain Soul?
I think
right?
it's Ocean Soul.
Ocean.
Oh, that's so good. Ocean Soul versus Mel is actually one of the better souls, right? Like,
oh man,
why is Mel dying here, Curtis?
Yeah,
Come on,
why are
let's
we
step it up.
to this? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, what are we?
man,
Why are
no
we in a
control
rush to go on this side of the map? So what we should be doing, if anything, we should actually be going top, right? Because what's the next neutral objective after this dragon? It's Atacant, right? So we should be pressuring top side here because Pantheon doesn't have ult or doesn't have TP. So now all of a sudden with TP back with the waves in neutral state, we know they're in the area because they just did dragon. And now we've got no backup. And this is a really, really detrimental mistake because you're the key member of this team. You're the glue holding this shit together. And if you die right now and blow flash and blow TP, you're basically signing away potentially the next Atacant as well. So that has to be a strike.
I'd love to know what's going on behind the eyeballs there. Like, what's going on?
Charles, this is my theory. Curtis, correct me if I'm wrong here. It's like I need to get on the map and push the wave and shove and create pressure, but shoving that wave creates zero pressure. It doesn't do anything for the game because you're not getting the tower and the enemy team's already there. So they're just going to come and quickly clear the wave. So pushing that wave does nothing. Would I be right in saying that, Curtis? They feel like they have to shove a wave to pressure.
Yeah, maybe. It could be that there's a side lane. I need to keep up my farm. I'm moving into mid game. Maybe. Yeah. I don't really know for certain. It's a bit of a weird one. One thing I do see with a lot of mid laners in mid game is that they're not aware of their teammates' location. So like they're thinking about what do I want, but they're not really thinking, can I do this now? Where is my team right now? Am I allowed to do this?
I guess people just can't stand still and do nothing for 20, 30 seconds and just wait for a wave. Like, the people just can't do that in League of Legends. I found for junglers as well.
Same for mid laners. It's a similar premise.
All right, so what I want to see from blue side right now, this is something I've been talking about a lot in reviews. It's the 20-minute right-click Atacon special extravaganza. Let's just fucking push mid, run at the Atacon, and right-click it. Stop pushing mid and fucking around. Like, don't walk up mid and try and hit the tower. Like, so this is great. I love this by Lilia. This is excellent. Because look how much pressure Renekton's created top, makes Viego show top side, and then we just right-click Atacon.
So what makes you say blue team should do this, Charlie, for the viewers?
You have 3 pushing lanes. You can constantly make the enemy react to minion waves and then dip into fog. The enemy don't know if you're hitting the Artican or if you're hiding in bushes. And also, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I think Artican is so easy to turn off these days because if you're fed, it dies so quickly and it does no damage. So they can just turn and fight if the enemy come and face check.
And you want them running into you, like especially the Mel and the Sivir and stuff. Like Mel hates a situation where you have to run into choke points and stuff, right, Gertis? You want them running into you. As long as you don't chase into the Mel and the Sivir, it's like, come out, you don't fight Atacon, be my guest, you will lose. That's why it's good to start the Atacon, to force them to make mistakes.
Also, you can't take towers, by the way. That's another big problem. What I would see a lot of people try and do here is try and break the mid tower, but it's just not possible versus Sivir Mel.
Yeah, especially with this low range composition. The only thing you can do is actually just fight around neutrals. That's like the win condition of this composition. So yeah, blue team, all they got to do is just keep doing what they're doing. Keep stacking neutral objectives. We want Dragon on spawn. We want to do Baron. We just want to keep the ball rolling, right? Sivir is so far behind in gold, over 2,000 gold behind. So, realistically, as long as blue team keep pushing the pace, we should be completely fine. They should be completely fine. Red team, on the other hand, they're all about slowing down this game, right? Trying to get Pantheon to 2 to 3 items, trying to get the Sivir to 2 to 3 items, trying to get your Mel to 3 items. Like, that's really how you're going to do that. So really trying to make them sweat for the victory and try to keep vision on those neutrals. And I want to see intentional blue trinket usage from the red team.
Okay. So I want to see Thresh linking up with Lilia more. Can we watch blue team? Because they're probably going to be a little bit more proactive. I don't like that Thresh is constantly showing on the mid wave. It's just a small thing, but I think it would be nicer if Thresh was fogged more. He's not really doing anything on the mid wave. It's not like they can clear it directly anyway. So what I would love is instead of Thresh doing this, just stay fogged. Just threaten in the jungle. Maybe you can catch a random Viego, go light up one side of the jungle. I hate how much lack of vision blue side have in the enemy red team's jungle, considering how strong they are. Like, pick a quadrant and go light it up. Stop running in the mid tower. You're not making any progress.
Yeah, it's like they push the wave and they keep walking up to hit the tower. What are you going to do? One order to auto attacks. That should be push wave and instantly move into their jungle to light it up like a Christmas tree.
Shove and move mindset. Exactly right. Pin the mid and then go do something else somewhere else.
Like, if you look at the minimap code, it's like all of bot's jungle should be warded right now for the dragon setup. It should be deep wards. There should be wards on the wolves. There should be wards in the blue buff area. We're just whacking auto attack.
Look, they really want the tower, Nathan. They fucking want it.
Well, you're not getting it, so problem solve, right? Like, come on.
No, let's just keep brute forcing. See what...
Yeah, eventually you smashing against the wall again and again, just smashing your head against the wall, hoping it breaks. But their skull's just bleeding, dude. Blue's just this. It's,
Yeah, it's brutal, dude. Humans are capped in that respect.
You know that scene from Hereditary where the kid's like stacks his head on the
don't
desk?
talk about that.
Like...
That's bad. That's bad. That's a freaky movie.
Another movie reference.
Movie reference, yeah.
So Dragon's about to spawn. So this is the last mid wave that's relevant. I mean, quite honestly, they've cut it pretty fine here. They probably should have been here a little bit earlier, but that's okay. It looks like they're going to still get that control. So shove in here and move over. Lilia is doing the loop-de-doop. Should be syncing up with the Thresh.
Scares me. It scares
me. Very
when
scary.
I see this. Like, oh my god.
Very unnecessary from Lilia to do that. Just go in through mid, stick with your support. That's all you need to really do.
I wanted 5 people on that mid wave, and it's like everyone missed the bus. There was not one player on the mid wave out of all 10 in the whole game.
And Sivir's going to get a free push now. Watch this. Look. Joel,
this
look.
doesn't matter though. I actually
Start
don't
the
care about
dragon,
that
start
midwave.
the
Start the
objective.
Oh, yeah,
dragon.
okay. Just start the
Exactly,
dragon
yeah.
then.
Why
Yeah.
are they
If you're
not
gonna
starting the dragon?
if you're gonna give a midwave, you need to start the dragon, please.
Yes,
They're doing
exactly
both. They're
right.
so confused. Oh, this is the game's exploding.
Oh no!
I don't want to
look
watch. I genuinely don't want to watch. I'm
Look
really
at the
worried.
look at the donuts.
This
from
is scarier than Hereditary. I'll tell you that much. This is scarier.
Yes.
Oh my god, she got hooked.
No, they're running into the Mel.
Oh,
Lilia ults.
oh my god.
Oh,
Ooh.
Noodle Daddy.
Oh,
Noodle's making a charge.
Oi.
Dude, holy moly. Look at Renekton. He's just sitting top.
this is mental. No,
Guys, sound the alarm. What happened?
this is absolutely mental.
Dude, it's
They've
just mass
managed.
hysteria in the bot
They
river.
managed to lose that somehow. That is insanity.
Oh,
One by
Renekton's
one.
flashing in.
The 1x1 special. Next.
Next
bouncy.
customer.
Bouncy.
Next customer. Next
It's
customer.
Next cut. Wow.
All right, so who's getting into reviews? I mean, Noodle Daddy, obviously, that's you're out of the game because
Noodle
that was a
Daddy's
hard
banned from the
brute
arena.
force.
Noodle Daddy's banned from arena.
Noodle Daddy.
Literally set ulting into their mid tier 1 when you could have just got Dragon. And
One by one,
guys,
next.
do you know what was happening on comms, by the way, there, guys? The comms were like, fight. And there's those there's no like the fight's over. It's just, we just gotta send it. And again, the Hereditary, the kid again, just smash their head on the,
It's
you
like
know, on the
Hereditary
desk.
or the end scene where he
All right, let's
just
make
falls
it
off the
clear. So
balcony.
all blue team need to do is pull the dragon. And then what's going to happen is that red team have to move into you. And real Renekton needs to stop split pushing and just TP here. Just be here. Put your body in the area. You know, you're the front line. You need to create space for your team. So pull it. Renekton's here and creating space. And then there's literally unlosable. The only way you lose the fight is by running into the enemy here. So what happens? Thresh lands a hook. Everyone's thinking, go. Let's run into them in this tiny little choke point.
You could
Set's
just back
gone
off
to
now, but
Narnia.
just can't accept reality. The fight's done. You know, they just turn on to Dragon.
Oh,
Okay, so
no.
Hazo needs to be striked and end a review because bot was never
Yes.
lit up like a Christmas tree. There's zero
Yeah.
support, like, you know.
Renekton
fundamentals
needs to
there,
be striked
mission
because
move.
they're not in the neutral objective.
That's right.
The whole team needs a,
Um,
a bonus strike, in my opinion.
Samira? I mean, Samira probably could have
Just a
taken control,
passenger.
right? And started it.
Just a
Yeah.
just a passenger. Just leave Samira. Just a
All right,
passenger.
we'll leave Samira
she's,
for now.
she's a victim, 80 carry victim mentality. Wow, I did not expect that. Like, even though we were hyping up, like, that could happen, like, I did not expect
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen either, to be honest. So the game now has done a complete 180. And so Mel got a bounty, Siva got a bounty, and now we're approaching. Pantheon's now completed second item. Mel's basically on borderline 3 items. Siva's getting close to 3 items. The game has done a 180. So this is where red team can make their comeback.
Yeah, if I'm Renekton, I'm, like, just freaking the fuck out now. I'm slowly getting outscaled. I have no flash for next fight. Noodle Daddy is a cannon minion, maybe even a caster at this point. We're 1 item and a pickaxe. Like,
Oh,
it's just,
no, this is throwback to when I was playing set.
This is a classic review. I love this. This is just like the most textbook League of Legends. Like, hey, early game team gets ahead in the early game. They lose their mind around objective. They throw the game to the outscaling team, and then they lose the game. That's just like textbook, just a League of Legends game.
story is all this time. It's like the Cain and Abel of League of Legends.
It is. It's the Cain and Abel. I love that analogy. It's the Bible. It's like thousands of years. This has happened in League of Legends games.
Noah's Ark rocks up in the bot river. All right, what are we doing this game now? I don't know. Curtis, fucking explain the game to me. Me and Nathan are just lost.
Well, realistically, I mean, blue team are in a really big pickle because they don't have any engage. So I guess the strength they have to work with is they've got pick with Thresh, I guess. So what I would be trying to do as blue team is just, again, try to get a bit of control of river, play for Thresh hooks, and try to actually find good quality opportunities for set to get some sort of a flank or something. If I'm red team, I'm happy chappy. I can win side as Mel, so I would actually be starting to get very aggressive in the side lane. Personally, I'd really start to min max my influence in the side lane. And really, what I would try to do is draw pressure in the side, and then quite honestly, I'm happy slowing down the game. And my mindset as Mel here would be try and make the enemy do a panic shitty Baron. Right? That's it. Slow down the game. And the longer the game goes, get Pantheon and 7 to 3 items, we're happy. And then we're just going to group on the next major neutral objective, probably the next dragon, and win the next team fight. That's really it.
Yeah, so you say that, but if I'm the blue side, I am doing a panic shitty Baron because I'm looking at Siv's inventory, and I know that when that gets to Infinity Edge, the game is done. It's completely done. Like Siva 3 items, Mel 3 items. It's not going to be winnable 5v5.
No.
So just click the Baron. Like that's what I
Yeah,
want
you
to do.
have to. You have to flip a Baron.
You have to click the Baron. Yes.
Yep. And that would.
What about
reason that would
waiting
be
for
good-
Dragon Soul as a win condition? You don't think Dragon Soul's
No, but
enough, Charles? The game's
Infinity
exploded.
Edge. No, it's Infinity
Yeah,
Edge.
better.
free IE ideally.
Look, she's got it in base. You must start the Baron on this wave, or else the game's over.
But this is what you want to do. You need to get.
Yes,
you need to
good.
deny vision. Try and get your Renekton in a fight. Like boom, pull Baron.
Yeah, go pull Baron.
Yeah,
Yes.
just pull
I don't like the
Baron.
Renekton ult. I think he could have done that without
Yeah.
ulting, but
Noodle
So
Daddy,
this is
insta TP, right?
Yeah, and
this?
the great
Flank,
thing.
actually, as well.
No. What Set should do is just Set should sit around the edges and pull out the Viego, prevent Viego from the steal.
Yeah, that's
I
a great
see.
point. Yes.
All right, and so this is okay. So we can see Mel TP. I don't like the Mel TP from top. Mel should TP in through mid, ideally.
Yeah, the backline is so disconnected now, but it could be okay. They're just so like Mel's
Just
so
flip.
powerful.
I want to see the flip.
Come on, Lilia, W smite, secure it. W smite.
Oh
no.
Wait, did Lilia not have? What happened? Oh no, Lilia
She
did
missed
have
the W
smites.
smite.
She missed
She
it.
W smited at like 1400 or something. Look, ready? What? 1400. Oh, smite.
Boom.
Smite's too early. She tried to double
Yeah,
smite,
smite
but she didn't do it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
too early.
The intention of blue team's good, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Just misexecution.
I mean, one could do under so much stress at that point in the game. You can't blame him for
Yeah.
that. Like he's freaking the
Yeah.
hell out. Like he's done the combo properly. He's just
Yep.
misexecuted it. Similarly with that Elder Dragon, like the pressure's on the whole team. Very emotional.
Yeah. I never blame a jungle for missing spot. It's hard. Heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So basically now, look, I think this is where it gets very difficult. Siva's now got a shit ton of gold. Basically even gold with the Samira, by the way. So basically caught
Yeah.
up, completed 3 items. Pantheon getting close to 3 items. Mel incredibly strong. And so all
This
Red
Dragon,
Team
though,
need to
Curtis,
do,
Mel has no flash, Curtis.
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I don't think it matters. And the reason it doesn't matter is that there's not really any dive threat. They're all
Mm.
linear. They're going to run into you.
That's
You-
right.
you
That's
just sit next to your
no
melee.
hiding gauge.
As long as Pantheon is there to just press W on someone in front of your face, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, the only way they win now is if this Samira pentakills this fight, which honestly, with all things we've been seeing so far, I wouldn't put it past the realm of possibility. Like it could occur.
Could happen.
I see how Red handle the control of the area now because they're the ones who can now push in waves and dominate the space. Look what Pantheon's doing, by the way, guys. Not going top. We're just going directly to the objective.
Good.
This is
Very
much better.
good. Okay. They have got control. Mel should never have gone for that wave, by the way. Mel should have went straight down mid and be right here. Mel, leave that goddamn wave because now you're late. You've shown everyone, and now your team has to back off because they know you're not here.
But
Look
if
at that.
Mel was here, they wouldn't be able to walk in.
Yep, they wouldn't
No.
be able to walk in.
Ooh, close. Do we send it
So yeah,
on that
mid
housing?
laners in the mid game macro. Yeah, I guess they just they're constantly in that
Greedy.
idea again of just greedy, pushing waves and stuff. They're not thinking about control of the map or the game.
Wow.
Oh man, Proden. I have to strike Proden there. I really do. I'm sorry, Proden. You played a
so
good game,
sad.
but
End
that's
of
so
review.
big. You know, a
Yeah.
fundamental of playing a control mage is getting to neutrals early and controlling chokes, especially as Mel. That's Mel 101. If you're not getting
your
to neutrals
identity.
early, it's hard.
If you're
It's
not,
your
go
identity.
play a different champion. If you're not going to
Exactly
do that,
right.
While we're at it, we do need to end Viego's review because he has just died.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, look at this. Mel can't be out team for it. This is the
Yeah.
stage into that comp.
Yep. Samira has no in. I feel so bad for the Samira. You got so much money, but no way to use the money.
it's
to do
useless.
anything.
Yeah.
Just useless.
80 carry. It's useless. Noodle died without
8 and
ulting, by
1.
the way. Noodle and Lilia died without ulting. I don't know how that's a good, but
Yeah, and I don't know how blue team win anymore. I really don't. Like you said, maybe the magical pentakill somehow, but I can't even visualize how that happens. I mean, I guess Proden getting in the side lane, staying too long on the side, maybe, but it's really not up to Saucy Man 5. It's up to up to Red Team.
I reckon however you visualize it, it definitely includes Lilia and Set pressing their ultimates. I'll tell you that much.
And now Pantheon. You know, we know that Pantheon spikes hard on 3 items, getting very close to that 3rd item. Mel is absolutely cooking with gas here. 6,000 gold up on the set.
Jesus.
Is that a Rabadon?
Christ.
A Rabadons?
Oh,
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Give me nightmares.
It's a lot of damage. All right, so we're going to fast forward here a little bit while we wait for the next neutrals to spawn. I'm assuming this is going to be jockeying for control and vision. Nothing too exciting. I mean, if I'm red team, I'm keeping it very simple. Just go down mid together, get a bit of control. Like this is not good from Mel. Go mid first, push them away, and give yourself control. Then move into side. You don't need to. This sort of thing where you're min maxing side lane like this is only good when you're behind. If you need to like do some funky shit to create space in side lane, sure. But if you're ahead and you're strong, go through mid. Keep it simple.
Yeah, she's not understanding that her showing top gives Siva the freedom, Samira the freedom to walk up and hit the wave aggressively. She's not understanding. Look, this is why. See this behavior here? This would not be possible.
Exactly right. Yep. Oh, they're just trying to 1-through-1, but you don't need to 1-through-1. If you're strong, 1-through-1ing is something that you really want to do. If again, you don't get pressure when you're grouped, but they do get pressure. So Mel needs to get her ass in mid lane, move in together as a team, and get control. I don't want to see this staying inside. Okay, so please tell me Mel goes mid. Again, Mel is glued to the side lane. Mel needs to be going. I mean,
someone's got to be there. That's how League works. Remember, we got to farm all 3 waves.
This one's not as bad because we already had a bit of vision, but still, it's unnecessary. Really nice play from Renekton. Good push camp, catching the Mel off guard, and we burnt that flash. That's a very, very significant play. And now look at that. Mel no flash chunked. Pull the Baron. This is your window. Mel no flashing, completely chunked. That was a good window.
Noodle sprinting it over as well.
Well, Noodle is getting close to 3 items. Set does spike on 3 items as well. If somehow Set gets to 3 items, it could be quite juicy. Hullbreaker is a terrible purchase this game, in my opinion. That's a discussion for a different time. Dragon is coming up very soon. Blue is trying to bait the Baron. Red team is not having it.
Wow, so this altered. Oh, nice Emilio Q.
Okay.
I don't think it was talked about Emilio once the whole game.
No
Look
way.
at that. Look at that. Lilia got the pick of the century. Let's take a look at this. So look at this.
Look at this pathing by Mel.
Boom. Didn't reflect it. Boom. Boom.
Nice spacing by Wonka.
Jesus.
Bit of the in and out mindset there.
What did I say? I said Proden was going to be the person that was responsible. Proden had such a good early game and just couldn't translate.
Yeah.
This game was going to be so clean with like MVP and having a crack and stuff. But now, don't tell me blue team wins now after this. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm very overwhelmed now. I don't even know who to give what award. I have no clue. So they are going to go for the trade. So it looks like they will get the 3rd dragon. So both teams are on 3 dragons now. Be interested to see what blue team do with this Baron. Are they just going to send it and try and dive? I have no clue here.
I mean, no flashes on both carries of red team. I think it's still pretty hard to flash and dive Emilio team though, right?
Emilio Siva, Mal, probably not possible. I actually don't know what they're going to do with this Baron, to be honest with you. And their team can't use Baron very well.
Probably better to just get the soul, honestly, and not do the Nash and then keep baiting Nash to fight the enemy. But that's pretty tough call to make.
It's very high level to do that, but yeah, that would be the better macro play.
Okay, nice. I like that we're playing for top T2, not mid T2. Much easier to get side lane T2 towers in general. You shove mid, then move side. Very good. Noodle's sitting bot with no TP, by the way, so it is a little bit risky. Okay, they're baiting now.
Okay, well, fast forward. What I'm really interested in now is less so the macro, more about the team fighting. So we'll kind of skim forward a little bit, see if there's anything spicy happening here. Okay, Viego had the blow flash.
He needs that blue, Nathan. His blue.
Yep, that's right. So junglers, we've got to get our buffs, even though we have 0 map control.
Okay, not really much.
I mean, they just can't end the game, dude. They can't end the game. It's impossible because there's too much wave clear. All right,
too much wave clear. So yeah, I mean, they've got all the outers, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get all the outers. It's the best they can do.
And it's going to come down to you need to force them out for this dragon soul or out or whatever. That's the only way the blue team can actually break. I mean, they need kills to win the game, right? So you need to create a situation where they're going to come out, and the only time they're going to come out of their base, the red team, is if it's around an objective. And there's no objective up. So a bit of a weird. This is going to be like there's nothing happening.
This is the game, as you would say, Nathan. This is the game.
This is the game. This dragon. But honestly, red team should just give it. It's fine, and then play for Elder maybe. Wait
What?
for the enemy team to make
No,
a
what
mistake.
do you mean? Just play. What do you mean? Red team's stronger, man. Red team.
Nathan's been
defend-
completely bamboozled by this game. He's confused.
Okay, never mind.
It's like
yeah,
a senile old man.
Sorry,
Don't listen. He's being an idiot.
I
Both
thought
carries are 6
blue
items of
team was
flash,
strong. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
No,
Sorry, I
they're
kept
not
on
good
thinking blue
strength.
team was
Just
strong.
because they got the Baron, they
Yeah,
got
no.
they're not
That was
strong.
the pick. No.
Okay, so this is better. Mel is here early, controlling the choke points. So we should be sticking here together as a team. Move in front to back. We don't need to be flanking. We don't need to be doing anything weird.
Yep.
Stay on just pull the dragon on spawn. Pull it on spawn. Set
Oh,
is
I
on
love
vision.
Oh, sets on board. Wow. No, Renekton's getting poked out. Okay, they
Milio
trade Lily ult for
counted.
Milio ult. Yep.
I love the way they're playing
running-
too. Red team really slow front to back.
Yeah.
This is beautiful team fighting by red team. This is clean.
Oh
man.
god. Oh god.
A bit messy.
I think
Very
the idea's
messy.
there, the front to back.
The idea's there. I think the Viego and the Pantheon
He's
maybe
going,
got
yeah,
a little
Viego's
bit.
going too hard. Yeah, Viego's just trying to get
Yeah.
the resets.
Yeah.
These are the games where Viego players lose their mind because Viego is meant to be a main character of the game, and if they can't get resets, they just lose their mind. You have to literally just peel, play front to back, and you're just as long as you don't die, and you can get a reset off your ranged carries.
Just
Yeah, like-
impossible to play Samira this game, by the way. I just want to put
Yeah,
that out
it
there.
is.
It's literally impossible.
Okay, sets back.
And spell shielded. Okay, nice.
Oh man, this game is never ending. I don't even know what to make of this. Honestly, it's
Siva just doesn't lose these games. Siva just
Yeah.
wins down. Like Mel can drop the keyboard. It's fine. Siva
Yep.
Siva will pull through. That Siva has 450 CS.
Yep.
She actually played the
And
team fight spectacularly, by the way. Very good by her.
Very patient.
good team fight.
I think she accidentally fat fingered Flash there as well. But here we go. Turn that into a Baron, and this should be the game here. Okay, so
Well-
we'll fast forward. We'll
Well,
make sure they end. Make sure we have seen some interesting macro here today, so we'll just make sure they turn this into a win.
You sure you don't want them to wait for Elder, Nathan?
Never mind, seen our old man here.
Just
Nathan,
siege. Come on,
let-
guys.
let
You got a
them mock
Siva.
that.
Here we go. Oh, here's the TP flank. Here we go.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting focus. Focusing the Milio.
Milio.
Look at Siva. Look at Siva. Look at Siva.
They're dying to the
Three
Siva
here.
W, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone's just
Not
dying
even
to the
close.
ricochet.
So, all right.
Yes.
And that's GG.
This is
So,
the Kane and Abel story was successful. It happened.
Yes, it was. It was successful.
all right. So, guys, let's take a look at this. So, basically, MVP. This is a hard one.
It's got to go to Mel though. Still,
Dude, it went
right?
from
lots of mistakes.
It went from 3 dragons to 4 on the enemy team.
Enemy team, yeah.
3-0 dragons early game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess
It's Mel.
maybe.
It's Mel. There's a lot of end of review plays from Mel, but Mel
All
did
right.
play the best. And
No,
was-
wait,
What about
hold on.
Samira? What about
Guys, what-
Samira?
You mean Siva?
Siva.
No,
Yeah.
I'm Samira. Like in general, Samira
For
played a pretty
MVP.
good game.
I think it's something that has to be said about the Milio. Like, I don't know how to give an enchanter support MVP. Like,
Mm.
all of the Milio ults were correct. He Milio ulted the Lilia ult every time. He didn't actually screw up the laning phase at all against
True.
Samira Thresh. Made no errors.
That was
So-
Siva's fault for dying, right?
How
Yep.
is Milio not at least in the conversation? Like, wasn't it
True.
a pretty? It's just the burden of execution is just so low. So it's like,
Yeah, it's a
I don't know.
tough one.
We're not really equipped for it. We'll leave those to Cupcake actually. Let's
Yeah,
just-
I agree. I think
eliminate
Cupcake
from
needs
the
to be
equation.
the definitive figure on that one. I was going to say Samira because Samira, like, she snowballed. I mean, look, she didn't take control though. That's the problem, right? She didn't take
Yeah,
control of
how's
the
that
game.
MVP? No.
MVP
Alright.
has to be on the winning team. That's just how
Alright.
it works. It has to be
Alright.
Siva. It has to be Siva.
You think it's going to be
No,
Siva
it
after that
can't. It's
early
not
game?
Siva. No.
Siva played a really good
Charles.
mid game. Look, she's 485 CS. It's great. Played team fights perfectly, dude. Made a couple of errors in the early game. So what? It's not really aligned with their champ identity anyway. You can be rough around the edges with your lane as Siva and still climb.
Oh, I mean, I would say, yeah, if we're talking about winning the game holistically, Mel did
Who was
worse
the
than
most
Siva.
valuable player? It was Siva. You swap 80 carries, you lose the game.
But at the same time, you swap mid lane.
Yeah,
and
exactly
you
right.
lose in like
Yeah.
5
My
minutes.
vote is Mel. My vote is Mel.
Alright.
There was some good team fight in there. Let's go with Mel.
I think those atrocious that early game. You shouldn't be allowed to win that game at Siva. So I'm going to say Mel.
Yeah.
Mel.
It's
Renekton
pretty horrific.
is my vote
Have
for
it-
having a crack.
Have it a crack, Renekton.
Yeah.
Done. Yep, we can do
Yep,
that.
I think that makes sense. I think he did have a crack. It was a bit, again, he could have taken control with some of those dragons. Maybe some, macro needs to be a little bit of work, but he definitely had a crack. He has the champ mastery that his skirmishing was really good. And students of the game.
Does that say pesto? What have you written there?
Where with pesto?
What
No, look,
the
it looks like
hell?
Penelta or something.
Yeah, it does.
That's Renekton, right?
Renekton pesto.
As soon in the game is Lilia for me because Lilia could have sat back and just relaxed. Was just trying to do the classic too much.
It could also be Mel. It could also be Mel. Like,
But
Yeah.
MVP, you can't give him 2 awards.
I think
could also
Lilia
just
has
be-
a lot to learn. I think Lilia does make sense. I was going to say Mel, but Mel's already got the MVP. So I think Lilia. I agree. I think Lilia has a lot to learn this game.
About tempo, about
Win
playing win condition assessment. Yeah,
Yeah.
The game was on Mel to win the game as well. It was them and Wonka and Fruit Smacker. It was their game to take control of. You didn't have to worry about Noodle Daddy can go 1 in 20 and you can still win this game.
let's step it up with our drafting, guys. Yeah, let's not pick 5 champions that need to dive forward when we're versing some Siva, Mel, fucking Melio. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
No.
No.
People should be understanding the meta. What do you think of it, guys? Like, just the meta of the arena. Let's just start picking some scaling champions. As far as we know, we have a very biased assessment, but they seem to win every game.
Scaling matters.
Yeah.
I think junglers, the meta of the junglers, they need to be a little bit more aware of win cons. And I think ease of execution, again, we've said ease of execution. Ease of execution and scaling is like the beautiful combo. If you get that, you're going to win 100%.
All right, that wraps up our arena episode for today. We'll see you guys on our next one.